Stadium in Tampa Bay. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And we're off from Tampa. Johnson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Baker out of the pistol. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Ready?
They're going for this. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Quarterback so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
His first throw is an interception. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
19, Tiger, 19.
Once again, Irving. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Motion man right is Slayton. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. He'll look to throw. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Handoff here for Miller. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints go up 6-0 here in the first. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Right back to Irving now. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Saints are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pass caught, 9-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Straight ahead, here's Miller. Is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Grupe adds the extra point. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Nice cut back to the right sideline. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light, well, on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
And that is how our first quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 2-score game early. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
He didn't get it by much, but he did get it. Tucks it in bottom right. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Miller. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They send the tight end in motion left. From the 33 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guy's first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Regular.
They'll motion Slayton left. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. And it looks great flying through the air, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
King. Pistol. What's that?
3rd down, here's Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And forget the interception. It's a pick 6 touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The give for the first time to Rachaad White. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shut up. Set go.
2nd down, here's an option to the right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers looking for a score before halftime. And the Saints going to the dime package here, third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop them short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
He'll pass it this time. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Demario Davis. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, well, you checked down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Forced out to his... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL, and that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
They kick the running back in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Putting Olave on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
70 Lions.
Trying again following the sack. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Almost the completion of the wrong team there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. That's brought in by Miller. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Miller. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing his Rattler. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. On now comes their punter. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the give, this is Irving. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Come on, set. Buffalo 18.
Here's a throw. This finds Evans, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Into traffic, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's 2nd and 7. This one finds Irving. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Irving here from the gun. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Trap 60, trap 60.
Running right, it's Irving. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And A big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And now they have a first and goal. Irving on the inside give. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play. Here's second and goal from the 6.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's the give to Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's third and goal from the 4.
70 Timberwolf. Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the move, headed right. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision. But when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Trying the right side with Miller. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and then they're going to have second and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running once more with Miller. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's complete, right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play, and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. It's a New Orleans touchdown.
Rattler's pass complete to Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints push their lead to 18. Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Returns looking good so far. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They're going play action. He fires one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Here's a reverse. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Rattler back to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Group B to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints go up by 19. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. That pass complete to Irving. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 34. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Smash, smash. Low, low. Hiking 18.
To the air, 3rd and long. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready, ready.
last play on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Carry here for Irving. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's caught near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. They'll throw it. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Set up.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 29. Finds a man, right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Going with Irving here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times. But you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have the